I need to fix this microphone so everybody on
Hey
YouTube will be able to hear
YouTube,
me. I fixed my cameras a little bit. We're on Twitch as well. Sent out the link to everybody on Facebook. And today we are going to get into, I've had a couple of questions about people asking me about the cards and what they mean.
okay.
And
Hey,
what I
YouTube.
found helpful
I
on
fixed my cameras
YouTube
a little
was
bit.
actually we're on Twitch as
deep
well.
diving into the card, each card. I'm starting with the Minor Arcana on YouTube. You can see the Ace of Wands on the screen.
About people asking me about
I'll make it a little bit bigger on Twitch.
and what they mean.
I could not figure out how to get that
What I
on
found
the screen.
helpful
So
on YouTube was actually
this is what that card
deep
looks like.
diving into the card, each card. I'm starting with the Minor Arcana on YouTube. You can see the Ace of Wands on the screen.
This is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. That's the
make it a
one.
little bit bigger.
I'm going
on
to use
Twitch.
different decks to show.
I could not figure out how to get
just to
that
show the
on the
difference.
screen,
Now,
so,
some of your cards, when you get them,
this is what that card
you
looks
can
like.
get different kinds of tarot cards. For different situations. The main theme being some, different things.
This is the Rider-Waite
Rider-Waite is going to
I'm going to use different
go with
decks to
any
show,
reading you're doing,
just to show the difference. Now
they
some of
do
your
have
cards, when
ones
you get
that
them,
go with true
you can get
crime
different
or
kinds of tarot
love that are not
cards.
just oracle, like my true crime
you know,
and
for different
conspiracy
situations,
oracle cards are not
the
tarot
main
cards.
theme
Tarot
being
will
some,
always have
different
78 and
things.
have different suits and stuff in
Rider-Waite
them,
is
and they have the
going
Major
to
Arcana.
go
Most
with
people start with the
any
Major
reading you're
Arcana
doing,
and go through and
go through all
they
22
do
of
have
those.
ones that I'm doing
go
it different,
with
true crime or love that are not just oracle. I've got
my true
Ace
crime
through
and
4 today of
conspiracy
wands.
oracle cards are not tarot
So
cards.
the shirts you're seeing
Tarot
me in
will
are
always
what you
have
see,
78
and have different suits and stuff in them, and they have the Major Arcana. Most people start with the Major Arcana and see it, but anyway, so if I look like it's the same clothes, it probably is. I don't know how many videos I'm going to get out today, but I have 78 today. I've got Ace through 4 I'm doing this.
So the shirt you're seeing me
one
in,
card at a time is because it's a lot less confusing. Please do remember and know that you are going to come up with certain words for these cards and these meanings. They're just yours that maybe nobody else resonates with. The main theme of the card.
But the reason I'm doing
I wouldn't change the whole meaning of the card, but like
one card at
you
a
may
time
see different things
or
may resonate one word or another. That's your intuition, and I encourage everybody to look at these cards and study them.
And these meanings, they're just
and if certain words come up to you that's going to help you remember it, use them. I'm going over the main theme and what resonates with me, and it depends on what reading or what kind of reading you're doing.
Different things,
but I'm showing you 3 or 4 different kinds of Major Arcana cards.
That's your intuition.
Some of them will come with a book.
Everybody to look at these cards and study them. My YouTube people.
And if certain words come up to you that's going to help you remember it, use them. I'm going over the main theme
a book
and
like
what resonates with me.
That will
have depends on what reading or what kind of reading you're
meanings
doing.
in them.
I'm
using this
for
my lucid dreams.
Major Arcana cards,
just because
some of them will come
their
with
meanings are a little bit different.
Some of these meanings in these cards are different than what the Rider-Waite tarot deck is. So if they're themed, it may have those themes.
That will have.
I'm gonna go over that with y'all
using
today.
This for my lucid dreams.
We're gonna start with, and I'm going to do this in a couple of my videos. The first ones, and then I'll probably do it toward the end or the middle and the end, and then I'll do it the same way when I do the Major Arcana.
So if
just to make sure
it may have those
there's 1 or 2 videos skipped, y'all hear this
I'm
because
going to go over that with y'all today.
What I did was I went through and found all these different journals on Etsy. And I probably got $100 worth of journals. They're $2 and $3 a piece.
I'll probably do it toward the end or the
you
middle.
do need to find a journal. There's also called
Connect
Connect with My Deck.
Major Arcana.
You can find it on Etsy. I do recommend getting those. One of them, there's a workbook, and then
what I did was
starting
one
for
for
starter tarot people.
I
would
probably
get it.
$100 worth of journals.
That one of them is a little bit more expensive. Like
you do need to find
but
a
it's
journal.
well worth it.
Also
and connecting with my deck, there's so much in there that will help.
You can find it on Etsy.
I do recommend.
I just now
those.
found people that
one of them
did the
deep dive on these cards one at a time.
Starting one for
and it
starter
popped in my head.
people,
Yes, I'm going to do this because I think this does help
that
people.
One of them is a little bit more expensive.
Some people may not.
Well worth
some
it.
people
want
want
to
do it all at
deck,
once.
Like
they just want to see
so
it all
much
together. Some people need a deep dive.
I just now found people that did the deep dive on these cards one at a time. And it popped in my head. Yes, I'm going to do
but
this.
But the color system with the symbolism, I just actually found.
Some people it may not.
I have a hard time trying to remember every single thing because the numbers on the cards can be important. Some of this, the symbols are the same on some cards, like the Devil card and the Lover's card, and the different.
But
there's
the
different
color system
cards, so I'm not going to go over every single thing. that will ever need to be known. I have a hard time trying to remember every single thing because
for anybody to do that,
probably I don't think so. But I'm going to go over the main things and what the symbols are the same on some cards. Like I will end up putting links in here to direct y'all to different, like maybe Etsy shops for the journals. There's different cards. I wouldn't buy 1,500. I would buy a shadow workbook or journal because you need to do your shadowing. I don't think so. You can do this while you're doing shadowing, but to tap into your intuition enough, you need to be healed. Just like to have a healthy relationship, like maybe Etsy shops for the. You're going to do this. You need to heal your emotions. I wouldn't buy 1,500 because you don't want your emotions to come out somebody else's reading if something triggers you. So we need to know. You need to do your shadowing. How to handle that. That doesn't mean we're not going to have bad days. You can do this while you're doing shadowing, but to tap into your intuition enough, I've got to remember where you need to be healed. Just like to have a healthy relationship, you need. If you're going to do this, you need to heal your emotions.
Connect with your deck.com. That's what you're going to do. Connect, CONNECT, with your deck.com.
How to handle that. That doesn't mean we're not going to have bad days.
Point it out where it is right here.
I'm going to down here at the bottom it says connect with your deck.com. That's where I got this page from too. This is an awesome, awesome thing. Anything she has for connect with your deck or get to know your deck, I would connect.
CONNECT.
She actually has a website. She goes over things as well. Connectwithyourdeck.com. It's at the very bottom. Pointed out where it is right here. So down here at the bottom, it says connectwithyourdeck.com. That's where I got this page from too.
I'm just like I said on the first couple of videos, I'm going to go over these colors and I'll stop and I'll do it again in the middle and at the end. That way, if you know, some people may not watch every single all 78 videos I put out. So I just want to make sure people realize this. Okay, so yellow, and this is for the symbolism on the card.
But
now this pretty much can be for any of them unless they specifically have their own colors. But I just resonate this with all of them, no matter what deck I'm using. Yellow is happiness, clarity, energy, optimism, and enlightenment. And also, okay, so you may want to change for the symbolism on the card. You know, happiness may look like blue to you or whatever. You know, but this is just have their own colors. What I just resonate this with all of them, the right way. No matter this has been done like this. I just pretty much yellow is happiness, clarity, energy, optimism, and enlightenment. Green is nurture, fertility, and abundance. Red is passion, love, danger, adventure. You know, blue is emotion, clear thinking, strength, and intuition. But this is just white is goddess, innocence, purity, masculine energy. This has been done like this. Orange is joy, sunshine, enthusiasm, happiness. Green is nurture, fertility, and abundance. Red is passion, love, danger. Gray is confusion, formal, conservative, clear thinking. Purple is power, passion, royalty, ambition, mystery, and magic. Pink is nurturing, playful, childhood, innocence, passion, romance, and lust. Enthusiasm, happiness. Black is mystery, strength, power, fear, and masculine energy. Gray. Do I remember this every time I'm looking at this cards? No, I've got to start practicing. Purple is power, passion, royalty, ambition, mystery, and magic. This is pretty much everything I have except the page I made is you connect with your deck. That's exactly what I got out to do these. That's so funny because I didn't pay attention. I've got black is mystery, 3 binders full, and you don't have to do this. I did this because I. Do I remember this every time I'm looking at this card? I do too much. Start practicing, but I've got a binder, and I mean the 3-inch binder, a 2-inch binder, a 1-inch binder. Everything I have except the page I made is you connect with your deck. I also went exactly what I got out and made my own. I didn't pay attention. I've got like, you know, 3 binders full. I'm going to give y'all some of the stuff on that, like for each card and each suit. I do too much. Keyword meanings. I've got a binder, and I mean the 3-inch binder. So if you're one that just wants to take notes, make sure you pause the video. I also went. I will try to pause a minute, but you know, just pause the video and take notes. You know, get pen and paper. I'm going to give y'all some of the that's the way I started doing it. Each card. If you don't want to buy these things, because I mean, you don't have to. Meanings. That's what I'm doing here. Is this? So if you're one that just wants to take notes, make sure you pause the video. Sometimes writing it actually helps. I will try to pause a minute. I wouldn't try to memorize everything. Pen and paper. You'll memorize the Major Arcana first. If you don't want to buy these, then you probably will memorize the court cards, which are the page, the I would have a notebook though and take your notes. Yep. The page, the knight, the queen, and the king cards. I wouldn't try to memorize Trump cards. You know, those are the court cards, and then you will memorize the Major Arcana first. Minor Arcana. Then you probably will memorize the court cards. I'm starting with the Minor Arcana just to be different because everybody starts with Major, so. You can start with minor, you know, to get to know what these mean, but, you know, I would just try to read every day, pull cards every day for yourself, journal, do the journals, tarot journals, very important. Minor but that's, and that you'll start learning them once you use them more, but this is just a guide.
you can start with Minor, you know, to get to know these again, we're going to start with the, just the regular, I would just try to read every day, pull cards every day, tarot, journal, do the journals, tarot journals, very important. And I'm holding some of this stuff up in front of, and that you'll start learning here where my camera's pointed to the table. I'm doing it at the camera that has my face on it. I think will help. Okay, so this is the Ace of Wands. I was going to take it down, but I'm going to leave it up here. For my YouTube people, this will be up. I will have a card up like this on every one of my videos, as long as I can find one. I'm holding some of this stuff. For Twitch, I have no idea how. I cannot figure out how to make that come up. So I'm doing it at the. My YouTube is on my Twitch. If you'd rather go to YouTube to watch, it's just the okay. So this is the Ace of Wands. I was. It looks like this. I'm going to leave it up here. For my YouTube people, this card will be up. I will have a card up like this on every one of my videos, tarot, as long as I can find one. This card has a QR code. For Twitch, I have no idea how. I cannot figure out how to make that come up. So I'm telling y'all a story. My YouTube is on my Twitch. This one does not. YouTube to watch. This is not my QR code. Regular. My QR ones are over there, and I wrote all over those. The thing. Now this card because you have to scan it for the QR code, but this is just a regular one of the regular tarot decks I got. This card has a QR code, but it has the it's the beginners. It has the right side up and the. I'm telling y'all a story. Reverse meaning it has the up right. This is not some people may not read reverse. I do because that's the way I started seeing tarot. That's the way I learned it, and I just did because you have to scan it for the QR code. But this is just a regular. There's some people that never read in reverse. That's a personal preference. But it has it's the beginners. Up to you. It has the I just feel like it's more accurate reading. Reverse meaning has the up right. What I wanted to tell you was about the. I do because that's the way I started seeing tarot. That's the way I learned it, and I just did because I. Wands. If you look in the description, there will be some description that tells you, you know, that it is up to you. I just feel like it's more accurate reading. Fire, creation, action, summer, and days. That is just the earth element. It is about the time of season. It is, and how many. You know, if you're doing a time event thing, you know, there will be some description like that tells you, you know, it's just simply days. Means not a year from now, just days. A fire. It is a fire element, action, summer, and days. That is just the earth element. It is the time of season. It is, and how many, and action. It's about action. You know, what's in between, like days. Let's see. It's just simply days. And then what we're going to learn too is like the different suits, like aces, twos, threes. Aces in any of the suits mean, you know, potential opportunity and change. I have a cheat sheet right here. Creation and action. It's about action. Let's see. The suit of wands, momentum, fire, is like the motivation, suits, like passion, aces, spirituality, inspiration, and determination. The suits mean, you know, potential opportunity. Those are the wands, okay? And so the Ace of Wands are about action. And if you see this card in a reading, it means the suit of wands, go for it. Momentum, take bold action on your ideas. Passion, spirituality, start something new. Make positive changes in your life. So those are the wands. Okay. Now, and so the Ace of Wands, this in the reverse about action. And if you see this card in a reading, it means if we have this in the reverse, take bold action on your ideas. Start something new. Make positive changes. Like I said, these have the reverse meanings. That's the reverse. Okay. So it'll show you now, like whatever. We have this in the reverse. You can see that. I'm having to look at 5 cameras. Okay. Let me move these. If we have this in the reverse, like if it come up like that, it's going to have that reading towards you. The upright would be upside down. Like I said, these have the whenever reverse meanings. Do the card over, it's going to have show you like whatever reverse, and that's where you read it from. Like if it's reverse for the Ace of Wands is delays, depression, misunderstanding, the Jack of like if it come up like that, lack of direction. I'm sorry. Distractions, delays, few options, fear of the unknown, and sudden change. Do the card over, it's gonna have reverse, and that's where you read it from. There is a quote on this card that says, take Ace of Wands action on your ideas. Misunderstanding. There's also different symbols. Lack of direction, I'm sorry. Yes, distractions, delays, few options, fear of the unknown, and sudden change. There are key meanings for Ace of Wands. I'm going to get to the imagery too. There is a quote on this card that says, take and I made this page by myself. On your ideas. This on my own. There's also different symbols. I went and found them. You can use ChatGPT as well and do this. And then I printed this. So this is... this is what I made. There are key meanings for Ace of Wands. I'm going to get to the imagery too. But anyways, and I made this page by GPT, like I said, and I just did card is the Ace of Wands, and you can ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT as well for the card, and then I printed this. So this is we're doing the wand section, and this is what I made. what is important that I need to know about wands. It'll shoot that out for you. And then do the first card. The card name, or I'm doing the Ace of Wands. Tell me its key meanings, its visual symbols, numerical significance, element, astrological association. We're doing the wand section. And
then the reverse.
What is important that I need to know about wands.
That's the way I did this to set it up. I have this for every single
card. The card name, or I'm doing the Ace of Wands. Tell me its
key meanings are
new beginnings. Numerical the area of wands the Ace of Wands represents the spark of new beginnings and opportunities. It's a card of fresh starts,
reverse meaning,
and a surge of energy in your life. I have this for every single card. Inspiration. This card signifies moments of inspiration and creative insight. The area of wands encourages you to trust your ideas and follow your passion of new beginnings. Okay, opportunities. It's a Ace of Wands is called take action and seize the initiative. It urges you to be proactive and pursue your goals with enthusiasm. This card signifies moments of inspiration and creative insight. It symbolizes untapped potential and suggests that you have the power to manifest your desire and achieve your dreams. Okay, action. Visual symbolism. Is called what is on the card. Action and seize the initiative. It urges you to be proactive and pursue your goals with enthusiasm.
That my Twitch people can see it, and my YouTube
It symbolizes untapped potential and suggests that you have the power to manifest your
visual
desire
symbols,
and achieve
the Ace
your
of
dreams.
Wands.
Well, I forgot that's
visual
up on the symbolism. What is on the card?
For Twitch. Sorry.
Again, I'm going to hold this up. The Ace of Wands typically decides a hand emerging from a cloud or holding a wand. Which it's a hand emerging from a cloud and holding a wand.
Wands,
well, often with leaves or shoots surrounding.
I'll just do it for Twitch.
The Ace of Wands.
This image symbolizes the birth of a new idea, creativity, and potential.
From a cloud or holding a wand. Which it's
the leaves or shoots on the wand represent growth and fertile ground for your aspirations. The background may feature a landscape or setting that conveys a sense of possibility and adventure.
Creativity and potential.
Sorry, my glasses are. Numerical significance. The leaves or shoots as an ace. This card represents the beginning or seed of a suit your aspirations. It is the background may.
It is the purest expression of its element in this case.
A sense of possibility
fire
and of its case, fire and carries the energy of potential.
Numerical significance. So when you're doing
as
these cards,
this card represents the beginning or seed
these cards
of
will make a story. So if you get this card, you know
it is the purest expression of its element in this
the creativity process.
Fire and
these cards as they move up, they will tell a story.
The energy
when you first start reading, it's not going to sound exactly like a story.
So when you're doing
these Alicia Wicker.
I'm sorry.
I'll try to remember to put her link in here. So she has a Moonlit Manor. You can find her on YouTube. It's ALYCIA. Or ICA.
The creativity part.
So we got a Y in it though.
These cards as
Alicia Wicker.
They will tell a story.
If you watch how she reads, she
not going to sound exactly like a story.
Tells a story. They're funny, but they're really good, and she never misses a beat. And I love the way she does it because she does a lot of celebrity stuff. It just puts imagination in it. What I may do is find one of her readings. We won't have to listen to it all, but I'm going to let y'all listen to a sample.
Alicia Wicker.
Then I will make sure I link her stuff at the end because I'm using her stuff and. Tells a story. They're funny, but they're really good. And she never misses a beat. I'm just using this teaching. I'm going to put her link in here. She does a lot of celebrity stuff. It just puts imagination in it. What I may do is find one of her readings. We won't have to listen to it all, but I'm going to let y'all listen to a sample.
That's the numeral.
I will make sure I link her stuff at the end.
Numerical, goodness gracious.
Stuff.
Okay, an element we've already discussed. That's fire. Ace of Wands is.
I'm just using it as teaching. I'm going to put her link associated with the element of fire, representing passion, inspiration, and transformation. Transformative energy. Astrological association, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The card resonates with the qualities of its fire signs and astrology. Associated with the element of leadership, enthusiasm, and inspiration, and pioneering spirit. Transformative energy.
Okay.
Timing. The Ace of Wands often suggests the start of a new project, venture, or phase in your life. It can indicate a moment of opportunity and inspiration. Astrology. And the reverse meaning, when reversed, the Ace of Wands may suggest a delay in taking action or missed opportunity. The Ace of Wands often suggests creative block, start of a new project, venture, or phase in your life. Resonate, indicate a moment of opportunity and regeneration. Okay, and the reverse
reignite.
When reversed, the Ace of Wands may
reignite your
suggest a
enthusiasm.
delay
So it may
in taking action or
serve
missed
if it's reversed as a
opportunity.
creative
It could
block
also
or
indicate
need to
creative block
reignite
or
your
need to
enthusiasm. Depends on what you're reading, you know, and the other cards around it.
resonate your
Overall
enthusiasm.
message: the Ace of Wands is a powerful card of potential. Reignite, inspiration, and action. Really? It invites you to embrace new beginnings with enthusiasm, trust your creative instincts, and take bold steps toward goals.
Or need
it's a reminder that you have a spark of creativity and passion within you, waiting to be unleashed.
Overall message:
Whether
the Ace of
when
Wands
this card
is a powerful
appears,
card
it encourages you to seize the moment and
inspiration and action. It invites you to
your
embrace
intentions
new
in
beginnings with
motion.
enthusiasm, trust your creative instincts, and take
Keep
bold
in
steps
mind that
toward
the
goals.
Ace of Wands can
It's a
take on
reminder
slightly
that you
different
have a spark
nuisances
and passion
depending
within
on
you, waiting to be unleashed. Whether when
depending
this card
on the
appears,
context of
it
your tarot
encourages you
reading,
to seize the
but its
moment
core
and
message
set
of fresh starts and creative
your
energy
intentions in motion.
remains consistent. And that's what I was saying.
Keep
So,
in mind,
you
that
know,
the
it
Ace
depends
of
on your
Wands
reading.
can take on slightly different
Exactly what this card means. Sorry,
depending
my leg got
on
stuck. But its core meaning will stay the same
of your tarot reading. But
Okay,
its
so
core
now what I'm
message
going
of
to
fresh
do
starts and
is
creative energy remains consistent.
show
And that's
you
what I was saying. So
the other cards.
You know, it depends on your reading.
I'm going to do this lucid
dreams first.
Exactly what this card means. Sorry, my leg got stuck.
I'm going to hold this up.
Its
so
core
y'all
meaning
both
will
can
stay
see
the
it from
same.
Twitch and Facebook and
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is
whichever one they're watching. This is the
show
lucid dreams.
you
the other
that's
cards.
Upright, that's reversed. I'm going to do this lucid
YouTubers
dreams
first because I have the book for it. And YouTubers upright. I'm going to hold this up so y'all both can see it from Twitch and Facebook. And well, Facebook's watching YouTube or Twitch, whichever one they're
reversed.
watching. This is the lucid dreams.
It's hard to read the words on it. Y'all are
It's
probably not gonna be
upright,
able to because they're
reversed.
little.
And hang on,
I like these cards. It's kind of a harder card, but they do stick
YouTubers
when you first get them.
upright.
Okay, with the lucid dreams, and see, I didn't read this book, so my readings I've been doing these. It's not that they're wrong, but I should have been reading the book.
It's hard to read the words on it. Y'all are probably not gonna be able to because they're little.
Is the same
I
except
like these cards. It's kind of a harder card, but they do.
You've got the
stick together
cloud in
when
the
you first get 'em.
hand.
Okay, with the lucid dreams,
I can't really
and
tell.
see,
It looks
I didn't
like
read this
houses
book,
instead of just
so
rock
my
or
readings I've
castle
been doing
underneath,
these.
like
It's
it
not
is
that
in
they're
the
wrong,
regular tarot,
but I should have been reading the book.
the Ace of Wands,
symbolism
in the lucid
basically
dreams, a hand
is the same
issuing
except
from a
like
cloud, grasp
got the cloud in
a
the
stout
hand.
wand or club. They're also called clubs.
And I can't really tell. It looks like
divinate-
houses instead of just rock or castle
Divinatory
underneath,
meanings,
like it is in the regular tarot.
creation,
but-
invention, enterprise,
the Ace
the
of
powers
Wands in
which
the lucid dreams,
result
a hand
in these
issuing
principle,
from a
beginning,
cloud,
source, birth,
grasp
family,
a
origin, the
stout
beginning
wand
of
or club. They're
enterprises,
also called clubs.
according to another
Divinatory meanings,
account, money, fortune,
creation, invention, enterprise, the
inheritance,
powers which
reversed,
result
fall,
in
decadence,
these principle,
ruin,
beginning, source, birth, family, origin, the beginning
and
of
to
enterprises,
perish, also clouded
according to
joy.
another.
Okay, so the
Sorry.
meanings are a little bit different with that.
Account, money, fortune,
Inheritance, reversed, fall, decadence, ruin.
and
This could mean somebody's
and
pregnant. Like
to
I've had people ask me
perish,
that.
also clouded
Doesn't
joy.
Usually when something's talking about being
so
rebirthed,
the-
it does
the
not have to
meanings are a
be a
little bit
birth,
different
like
with
physical,
that.
literal birth. It can be a rebirth of an idea. It just depends on the situation, who you're reading for, and what resonates, what's going on.
And
Okay, this is the broke.
this could mean somebody's
BITCH,
pregnant. Like I've had people ask me that.
Find these online.
Doesn't
This one I know. The
usually
name
when
of.
something's talking about being rebirthed, it does
tarot
not have to be
cards,
a
I like
birth,
these.
like
These are
physical,
smaller.
literal birth. It can be a rebirth of an
See,
idea.
this Ace of
It
Wands
just depends on the
is a
situation
little-
you're reading
I
for
mean,
and what
well, kind of a lot different,
resonates,
really.
what's going on.
Okay, this is the
Again,
broke BITCH.
Put in this camera in case y'all can't
you
see
can
the
find
other
these
one
online.
good.
This one I know the name of.
Let me figure out how to move it over. Okay.
Tarot cards.
So
I
with
like
this
these.
Ace of
Smaller.
Wands,
And
see,
I don't
this
have
Ace
the
of
book that
Wands
come with
is
this.
a
I have the little keyword meanings on it.
well, kind
But
of a
this
lot
Ace of
different,
Wands
really.
has a where the other one has like a cloud coming out with a hand
Again,
coming out of the cloud.
put in this camera
This
in case y'all
one
can't
is
see the other
a
one
man
good.
standing with
Let me figure out how to move it over. Okay.
his
So
dog.
with
Is that a
this Ace
dog?
of Wands,
I'm going to say that's a dog. I think it is. The sun is coming up over the hill, and he has one wand in his hand.
Has a where the other one has like
So
a
this
cloud
is
coming
a.
out
I mean,
with
this
hand
really
coming out of
is
the
a
cloud.
good bit different.
This
than,
one is a man standing with
you know, the regular Walker
his dog. Is that a
Wade
dog?
Smith deck.
I'm going to say that's a dog. I think it is.
And this, the upright meaning means breakthrough, inspiration, new direction. So basically, it still means the same. The reverse side is fearing change.
The regular Walker,
unmotivated, restlessness.
So basically, they mean the same.
And this, the upright meaning means breakthrough, inspiration, new direction. So basically, it still means the same. The reverse side is fearing like that. Y'all still have to make your camera unmotivated, restlessness.
So basically, they mean the
same.
If you don't, let me see. Can y'all see that?
You have to zoom in
like this.
Okay, and this is a kitty cat tarot deck
because this stupid camera is right there.
That's the only thing I remember. It's called kitty cat tarot deck.
And I'm just doing like that. Y'all still have to make your.
These are cute. This just is a kitty cat. So what it has, instead of the hand coming through the cloud, it just has the kitty cat hand coming out with the wand in it.
This is a kitty cat tarot deck. That's the only thing.
This means the same. It's got the castle and everything. I don't have a book on this, but pretty much the imagery is the same. But I'm just showing you like the different things you can do.
So what it has, instead of the hand coming through the cloud,
it just has the there is no words on this one except Ace of Wands. I still, when I'm reading, usually my other cards, and I'll show you at the end, it's got the ones with the, and I meant to write pretty much the meanings on the other ones, but I did it on my QR card.
There is
you can scan the QR code and it'll tell you
there is no words
right in the reverse meaning
except Ace of Wands.
But if you want to just write, and you'll see Alicia Wicker's thing, she has a thing called Tell It All Tarot, and she put little sticky things on it, and then had them printed with the meanings on it.
But I did it on my.
And she will tell you there's some people that may say, oh, you can't really, you're not really tapping into your intuition. You have the reverse meaning. Okay, well,
but if you want to
don't
just
listen
write,
to what they're saying,
Alicia
Wicker's
thing,
she
has a thing called
Tell
It All Tarot.
3 or 4 different
decks.
She put little sticky
Everyday
things
Witch
on
Tarot,
it, and then had them most of them, the Major Arcana and the Court cards, I have meanings.
She will tell you there's some people that may
these
say,
I did not, and I probably will put sticky things with meanings on them. My QR cards, I just literally wrote on the
listen to what
so
they're
they look a mess,
Do it
but
how you
I know
feel
what they're
comfortable.
saying and mean. So
I have 3 or 4 different decks. My Everyday Witch Tarot on most of them.
The Ace of Wands in this,
I have meanings on them.
Everyday Tarot.
These I did not, and I probably will put sticky things with meanings on them.
It's a little different.
QR cards I just literally wrote on the card.
Everyday Witch, so it is a little different, but the meanings are the same. It looks like
the Ace of Wands.
Her stuff is just floating in the air.
Everyday
and like she sees something. Maybe she's trying to manifest together. You know what she's doing, which is creating something new.
Everyday Witch.
So it is a little different, but the meanings are the same. And I will tell y'all this: I do not.
It looks like
I had some. I guess they're
her
Wiccan
stuff is just
cards,
floating
and I
in
ended
the
up throwing them away.
air. And like she sees something,
you will probably get
maybe
different scrutinies, different people that tell you this and that on there.
You know,
I just do not believe in Wiccan
creating something new.
Thing. I don't also don't buy from like witch
I
people.
like those.
The Everyday Witch is a
and I will tell you this:
thing.
I do not.
But I try not
to
buy from people that call themselves witches. I don't have a problem with it, but Ashley.
You will probably,
as far as I know, like Divine Pathway, and even Mama D on 1111 Tarot. I don't say anything about them. Ashley said she went away. She don't have an issue with them, but she does everything from her brain.
I do not witches. I don't have a problem with it.
Believe
Ashley.
As far as I know, like Divine Pathway, the Wiccan stuff, and getting things that have goddesses or gods on them. I'm not telling y'all to believe this, but I don't.
They don't say anything.
There's only one God.
Ashley said she went away.
When I say love the universe, I mean God is the universe. He made the universe, so that's what I'm talking about. I do not get too much into the astrology part of it either. It goes hand in hand. Some of it does. And I don't get into the goddesses part of it because I don't believe in all that.
Gods on them. I'm not telling y'all to believe this, but I don't.
God did make signs in the stars for us to see, so I sort of have a weird take on things. He made the universe, so that's what I'm talking about. Tarot is not and was not made of evil. It was not made for psychic ability when it was first made.
I don't get
people use their gut feeling and intuition, and that's what it's used and made to do. I have some Bible cards that are going through.
So I sort of have a weird take on
things. There is in the Bible, it says nothing about tarot. It says about divination.
Tarot is not and was not made of evil. It was not made
Ouija boards you probably can't make.
People use their gut feeling and intuition, and that's what it's made.
Pray about my ancestors telling me something.
I have some Bible cards that are going through.
I literally
is in the Bible. It says nothing about tarot. You know what I mean? Like your intuition from that. There's certain things that I don't do, and I'm just explaining that so that people know. Boards you probably can't make. I'm selective on my decks. Whenever different ones. Like this is a doodle. I love this deck. It's a doodle. It's like stick figures. I love this deck. It's so cute to me. I literally. I'll doodle art tarot. Ask God to talk. And it's just simple and cute, and I like it. And I have an energy tarot, which I didn't get out, and I've got my QR, and that's probably the only tarot cards I will get. Unless I find some more like angel or something different ones. Like this is a doodle. I'm trying to slow down on some of my tarot stuff. You know, these will resonate with whatever I'm doing. It's so cute. It's called Doodle Art Tarot. So, and it's just I just wanted to let you know because there are people that may have energy tarot, which I didn't get out, tarot and everything else. You do not have to go any further than using your intuition on these cards, like angel or something tarot. But if you have somebody who's wanting you to do a reading that asks more than that, you need to let them know whatever I'm doing. Look, I just don't do it, you know. There's other people that do, but here's what I do. And advertise what you do. Or you may just be doing it. Just do not have to go any further than using your intuition on these cards. Depending on what cards you get, there are cards that were probably made for evil, and they will attract evil things. So you have to just be cautious. I just also, you know, there are some sins that just here's what I do. One person's sin may not be another person's sin. Or if somebody's coming out of witchcraft for your purposes, they probably don't need to do this. That's like a drug addict coming out of drugs. Depending on what cards you get, there are cards that will probably make going to be a temptation. They will for them to go back into whatever. You have to just be cautious. So also, it's just different. There are some sins that just I read about tarot. May not be another person's sin. If somebody's coming out of witchcraft, there are going to be people that probably don't evil, and that is fine. That's like if you do. I'm not saying I'm not telling you what to believe and what not to believe. I'm just telling you what I do for them to go back into whatever. You know, this is just what the way I feel. It's just different things. Anyways, this Ace of Wands I read about is pretty much. This one has there are going to be people that think it's evil, and that is fine if you do. But I just love the imagery on this. I'm not telling you what little kids not do this. I mean, it's better art than like a 2-year-old. But I'm just saying, like it's so simple. I just like it. The way I feel. And the Ace of Wands in this Doodle Art Tarot. This one has it's called Doodle Tarot. If y'all look it up, you can get it. There's different places. It's not that expensive. I love it. Like a little kid. So it has both the meanings on it as well. Like it's so simple. I just upright and the reverse. The upright meaning it says Ace of Wands, creative spark, enthusiasm, new beginning. And for the reverse, it's creative block, lack of passion, stagnant, not that expensive. Mere missed opportunity. So it has both the meanings on it as well as the Rider-Waite deck. The upright and the reverse, same thing. The upright meaning it says creative spark, enthusiasm, new beginning. Yes, I did all of it. Okay, so and for the reverse, that is the lesson creative block, lack of passion, Ace of Wands, deep dive. This card, if you get it, it's a yes card. It's about new, just new opportunities, new this, a birth of creativity. It could be a new job. It could be, you know, anything starting new. It could be travel. You're traveling. You're, you know, that is the lesson on Ace of Wands. It just depends on the reading you're doing. You know, get it. It's a new beginning. That is what about the Ace is. Aces, that's what they are. They're opportunities. They're new beginnings. A birth of creativity. Sorry, y'all. It could be a new job. Was loud. I'm sorry. You know, anything starting new. It could be travel. You're traveling. You're, you know, and potentials, and just like it just depends on the reading you're doing, you know. But it's a new beginning. That is what the Ace is. Aces are duality. They're new beginnings. Oh, crap. 3 is connecting, and I'll go over the different numbers and what they mean, and that's in any suit. So, again, the Wands is a fire potentials, and just like creation, you know, potentials, new beginnings. 2s are duality. I will read this last. I should have read this first, but the Wands suit symbolizes energy, drive, and willpower. So some readers are again the Wands is a fire. Some readers also include the symbolism of work and career. These things you actively do in your life. These cards are about energy in your life. The Wands, the way you interact energy, with others, and willpower. Your friendship, hobbies, some readers, and interest, anything you some readers pour your energy into. Of work the court and cards career. Of this suit are about the people in your life who have lots of energy. Are about energy in your life, charisma, the and way ambition. You interact. Which we're not to the court cards. The court cards are the page, the
and interest.
Knight, the king, and the queen. So we ain't nowhere near that right now. The next one is going to be the Two of Wands, and I will pretty much do the same thing. I will go over the colors one more time, and then when I do 3 to 10, I probably won't.
And ambition.
And then when I get on the 10th through and the page card, I will probably do the colors again. Knight, the king, and the queen. So some that missed it that haven't watched earlier videos. The next one is some of these other videos will go faster. I am going to find this Alicia. I will go over the colors one more time, and put it on so that y'all can watch it. I'm going to end it when that's over. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just want y'all to see how she tells a story. Some that missed it that haven't watched earlier videos. Get something to drink. Some of these other videos will go probably a few minutes. I'll be putting out another thing on Facebook, video, Twitch, and put it on YouTube because I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to do at least 4 today, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Two of Wands. I want y'all to see how she tells a story. So it's going to take me a little bit. I have some other readings to do today, but I wanted to get on here and get this going. If you watch this when it's not live, because I just did it live because I hate trying to record. YouTube, my thing usually messes up. I just go live and then I just leave up live chat replay. And you know, if you have questions and you're watching this after it's produced live or plays live, just put it in the comments. Get on here, and I will get back with you. Also, my email is all over this. I just did it live because I hate Facebook page. You can send me a message on there. On my and then I just social media should be listed. So, and with that being said, give me just a minute. I'm going to start this video. I'm getting it up still. Plays live. Actually, I wasn't even getting it up. I'm getting it up now. And I will get back with you. Again, I'm just going to end it with that. I'm going to turn the mic off so that noises don't come. Steaming outside with the cooler going and this and that. I think I finally got the mic fixed. I had a lot of people complaining. With that being said, one of the videos, just a minute. My computer updated. It did something to the mic sounds that I had fixed. I had to go back and figure out how to get them fixed again. So I did all that. Again, I'm just going to end it with that. Should be good. I'm going to turn the mic off so that noises don't come. My phone being right here at me. That's only audio. I think I finally got the mic fixed. YouTube is coming from the video, one of the cameras, and then my microphone. It did something to the mic sounds that I had again, I'm going to mute this, and I will get this video with Alicia Wicker up in just a minute. Y'all give me just a second. Twitch is coming
We have Natalie's, Euron. Says he got away with it. He made his evil confession. Yeah, I guess they're not going to do anything about him. Oh, and then we have Ms. Markle. Gosh, it's been so long since she's made the Inquirer. Shameless Megan seduces Costner. Okay, let's stop. Okay, anyhow, let's... Let me move on here. Next page, por favor. Okay, what we got here. Goldie goes to Potbelly. Can I get that little thing off? I don't know. Guess not. Oh, there it goes. Kurt Sparks' tummy trouble. They spend every summer yachting in the Mediterranean. Oh my gosh, what a terrible way to live, huh? Whew. Where they do little but lounge around, stuffing their faces, and now she's paying the price. It's called aging. What a non-story. Okay, Dolly dishes it out. That is an excellent looking guitar, I have to say. The bedazzlement, I like it. Goes with her outfit. Pretty nice. Uses country smarts to muscle into advice guru arena. Oh, stop. Move over, dear Abby. Dolly Parton is heading into your neck of the woods by launching an advice show. She's planning to share all the living and learning she's done in her 77 years on the Apple Music series. What would Dolly do? And Pal says it's a first step toward writing a regular advice column. Oh, I don't know. I'm not too excited about that. But what do I know? So, Dolly's going to ask Dolly, how is this going to go, Dolly Parton? Ask Dolly. Or what would Dolly do? I don't know if I care what Dolly thinks I should do. Do you care what Dolly thinks you should do? Tell me in the comments. I don't care. Dolly could tell me to go do something, and I'd be just like, well, that's just country sense, isn't it? It sure is. Bless your heart. All right, Dolly, what would Dolly do? Advice column. How's that going to pan out for Dolly? Big success or maybe a bust? And if you haven't yet, join me in the Moon Moth Manor, here. And you can get access to videos like these ahead of time and ones I do not share on the tip of the U. Oh, okay. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I'm starting this new adventure. I'm making an offer to the public, see if they're interested. I don't think she really wanted to do this. Kind of like not her thing for a while, but okay. It's kind of like we're going to just try it, see where it goes. Maybe it'll be amazing. Oh, we're going to have to look into the future here, though. She gets satisfaction out of this. Page of Swords. Eek. Okay. It's this coming through that she's kind of like, she wasn't into it. She's going to do it. She's going to see where it's going to go, how it's going to fit with the public. She gets some type of satisfaction, like she does it for a little bit of time, and she's like, oh, I do enjoy this. This is like pretty great. But I'm wondering if she might almost get into some type of thing where, like, it reminds me of Oprah and how, like, Oprah, like, nobody listens to Oprah for advice or, her to tell you what guru's the best or, any of that kind of stuff. It feels like an Oprah, Dr. Oz, like there's some type of drama that kind of happens with it. So we have Temperance trying to find some balance. I don't know. Maybe she shares some like controversial way to cook okra and people are like, you do not do that. How dare you? I don't know. I love okra. Six of Pentacles. She's going to get some help from some big hitters. We have the King of Cups feeling like she's wise counsel and then she's going to be like owning this. Oh, Seven of Swords. It's not authentic. It's almost like some of the stuff that she's going to be saying is just not authentic. And maybe that's where that expert advice or the Oz Oprah kind of BS slithers in. There's like, it's almost like we read the tea leaves and people are like, meh. And so now we have to, okay, we're going to talk about this. But I know you want to say that, but the public doesn't want to hear that. They want to hear this. Okay. So I guess we'll be saying I won't be listening. I probably wasn't going to anyway. I like listening to my spooky podcast. Do you have a spooky podcast you listen to? Because I love listening to Mysterious Radio and then Dave Schrader's Paranormal, whatever that is. So I like those kinds of things, ghost stories. They get me excited. Okay, let's go on to our next page. Dink. Ashton and Mila on the rocks. What in the world's up with his mustache here? Horrible look. It makes him look like a little rat. That's not good. It's like Kendall Jenner with a mustache. I'm not digging it. Who are these people? Walking Dead, Sam Underwood, don't know, don't care. Some pickup football game, don't care. Lois Lane. Oh, Lois Lane passed away. Age 96. God bless you. And then Ozzy's rough spot over pooches. Okay. Marin cuts hubby out of new life. Who? Superstar Warbler? Marin Morris is kicking her hubby to the curb? I don't even know who these people are. I'm doing with Brittany and Jason Aldean. Don't know, don't care. Okay, so Ashton and Mila, back to them, are on the rocks. And they released their taped apology. A week later, both resigned from Thorne, and then 2 months later, they still struggle with fears that they sabotaged their careers. They're angry with each other for not realizing what a mistake it was to defend disgraced Danny, says a spy, who claims they're on the brink of a $240 million divorce crisis. Let's see. Let us see. Mila and Ashton. Are we headed to divorce court? Is divorce court even on TV anymore? I swear there was a show called Divorce Court. That has to come back. Can you imagine if that kind of got like Bravo treatment or something? And you could replay bad scenes. Like at first they're on like 90 Day Fiance, and then it goes into Housewives, and then we go to divorce court. Like if they should think about like a whole housing of marriage relationships. Bring up the renewal vow, which is always the kiss of the end of the relationship. Just saying. Okay, Mila, Ashton, divorce. Is it coming for ya? Allegedly. Ooh, we got secrets. Oh, Ten of Swords. In the past, we've been exposed for what kind of turds we really are. Oh, we got to work together. We got to go to therapy. We have to go to therapy and get this right. We have to figure this out. Someone has to help us. Oh, this is so hard. I don't know that we can help each other. Oh, what are we going to do? Well, I've been looking at this person over here. Well, I've been looking at this person. All right, let's break up. Oh, but we have a family we have to take care of. Oh, all right, yeah, I'll make you a good offer. Okay, just give me, I don't know, 150 mil. We'll call it even. Yeah, and then I'll say you aren't a total dweeb or something. Oh, I can't have that. I'm powerful and masculine, and I need to get a new woman after you, so no. Oh, well, we're just going to move forward with this anyway. We'll just figure out something. Yeah, you're going to pay me some good money. That was your friend more than my friend. Okay. So I think we're going to Divorce Town. It doesn't look good. It's like we're going to pretend, maybe we're going to see some stories where like, oh, they're going to a therapist. I don't know who the famous therapists are anymore, but we'll see. All right, what else do we have? Oh, Ozzy's rough spot over the pooches. The ailing heavy metal legend and the TV chatterbox have been planning to ditch their $15 million LA digs and move back to their native England. But move hit a snag as Ozzy now insists he won't go anywhere without the family's pack of pooches. I ain't going nowhere without these fucking dogs, the former Black Sabbath frontman exclaims in a secret recent episode of the Osbournes podcast. Ozzy's obstinacy could also throw a wrench into plans for the BBC show Home to Roost, which is slated to chronicle the Osbournes' new life. Although Sharon tells their son Jack they'll be heading to the UK as soon as the house there is finished, Ozzy declares, "Your mom's going to be very lonely." I realize I'm probably easier to understand than Ozzy. I do enjoy that podcast. I don't know. I get a kick out of Ozzy. He makes me laugh. So anyway... Is this just a dumb story? I don't know why you couldn't take the damn dogs. Then go on your private plane. Are Ozzy and Sharon moving to the UK? I apologize if I've offended, real people from England who have better accents than me, dumb American. But, I just do what I can here. Making a choice... Victory. In the past, they've been working on this for a while, thinking this is going to be a good move for them They're going to make it happen. Excuse me. They are going to make it happen. Ooh, that's... that. I don't even want to say that. It feels like, sadly, it feels like once they make this move that it's kind of like Ozzy's about ready to go to the other side. Like it takes a lot out of him. It's like a big move. Oh, trying to rally through it. There's a lot of worry, decline. Something pops up though here, and then we're happy. Look, oh, we're happy again. Sharon! Things turn around. Maybe there's just a temporary setback. Maybe this is not the end of the world, but it does look like something might be going wrong here. A lot of stress on this move and whatnot. Of course, I'm sure they have, movers and doers and all that kind of stuff.